Someone needs to tell Lando his helmet is so ugly. Yes, somebody does. Just under 20 seconds before we get going with qualifying. Does Checo have a special helmet? It kind of looks that way. It's more red, but it's nothing really that special. Red Bull drivers cannot really screw around that much with their helmets because, yeah, they pretty much have a contractual obligation to have a huge ass logo on the side, and the colors must be what the brand says. But yeah, we are probably witnessing one of the last few races in Checo's racing career. Perhaps we do not know. But yeah, Q1 is technically underway. No one is out on the track. Oh, Bottas is now. So he just shoved me up. There are people coming out left, right, and center. Hey, el auto de Boquita. Franco Colapinto's car is Boquita flavor today. It's blue and yellow. Hey Yams, how are you? Perez was asking Stroll for driving advice. That's when you know you're screwed, really. Ooh, the aggressive setup there on the cooling on the Ferrari is looks really good. Good midnight from Finland. Damn, Tobias, that's late. That's definitely late. Bottas, Zhou, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Alonso, Leclerc, and Sainz are already out on the track. Would be cool to have an Argentinian and a Brazilian driver next year. Definitely, but we might not get either. So, yeah, just, don't hold your breath. Makes no sense, the fact that Franco doesn't have a seat for next year yet. Key on yet. So Sainz and Leclerc are out on medium compound tires. That's Perez's dad kissing kids. Sure. Could this weekend be Checo's last race? No. If he's racing till the end of the season. It doesn't make any sense to put on a new driver here, break the contract, and everything that implies for 4 races. They've already lost the Constructors' Championship. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this Thursday will be my birthday. Okay, so you can decide whether I tell you happy birthday now or whether I tell you happy birthday on, what is it going to be, Saturday? Hello from Norway. Hello, Bjorn. That's a Norwegian name if I've ever heard one. 10 a.m. in New Zealand. Oh, so it's already Sunday there. You're like, yeah. That's a lot of time ahead. That's more than 12 hours. That's like 16 hours ahead. So DRS wide open there for Perez as he makes his way into turn 3. He's one of the first drivers to be setting a quick lap there alongside, well, yeah, everyone who's in front, which is Sainz, Leclerc. That is okay. Our first times have already been set. That's Stroll with the quickest time ahead of Bottas, ahead of Ocon, and Zhou. That is our top 4 right now. Let's hope that is not the top 4 for tomorrow. That would be pretty sad. As Pierre Gasly goes P3. Okay, this is itching. It's not itching that much, but it's gonna screw up with my, yeah. It's gonna screw with my hair. Sauber is dominant, yeah. Hamilton says that Sauber dominance could bore fans. So Alonso goes ahead of Stroll, and then it's Leclerc in P1 as of now. Sainz sets the quickest time, as Norris sets a purple first sector. Purple first sector for Norris. Perez can only go 7th in between the Alpines. That is not that good. Not that good at all. Next week, you're really lucky that it's... well, no, I'm not going to say you are lucky, but the only reason why I'm commentating next week is because it's Brazil, and I must do Brazil. Of course I must. It's almost our home race. But yeah, if it was any other race, I would take the weekend off. I'm destroyed, as you can probably tell. Norris goes P1 with the soft compound tires. Remember, Sainz and Leclerc, who are P2 and P3 right now, are with the mediums. So yeah, keep that in mind. Russell goes quicker than Alonso there. My God. Hamilton sets the 3rd fastest time. P3 for Mercedes, 2 places ahead of his teammate, and splitting the Ferraris. Also, same as the Ferraris, the Mercedes are running medium compound tires. They're hoping to get through into Q2 in the mediums as to not use another set of softs. Perhaps have an extra lap at the end of Q3. But Piastri, P8 in the softs. There must have been a problem. There must have been a mistake. Let's see replay here of Piastri. He goes a little bit wide. Where was that? Into turn 4. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a tough place to lose, to miss the breaking point. Oh, Franco goes P3. Albon goes P3 now. Damn. P3 and P4 for Williams. Realistically, they are not on pace right now. They look to be qualifying. They have pace for P11 to P13. Anywhere between P10 and P13, P14 would be, yeah, completely understandable for the Williams. They do not have that much pace today. And of course, Max Verstappen knocks it out of the park, goes 0.2 of a second faster than Norris there. That's a good lap. Is turn 15 a joke? It's a very short straight. It is not a short straight. It's a little bit of a kink. It's the opposite to Saudi Arabia, where that should have 1,500 corners. This one, yeah, has 17, where it could perhaps, I agree, have 16, but it technically is a kink. So as of now, Verstappen is in P1 ahead of Norris, then it's Sainz, Albon, Colapinto, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Alonso, Stroll, Piastri, Bottas, Gasly, Perez, Ocon, and Zhou. Magnussen, Tsunoda, Lawson, and Hülkenberg have not set times yet. Greetings and salutations, brother. Greetings, Oahu, Owange, Onage, sorry. Wow, Stroll goes all the way up into 4th place there. That is a good time. Alonso, Magnussen both improving there. Magnussen actually setting some purple mini sectors as well. Let's see whether Alonso can improve on his time. In a press conference, was it yesterday? He said that this is not that much of a race as much as it is a practice session. So he's not... Wow, goes P3. So he's not thinking about scoring or anything. Unfortunately, the situation with Aston Martin has become so dire They're just trying to stay out of the bottom, and they're trying to figure out what the problems are, testing new stuff out, already thinking about next year. A little sad, honestly, keeping in mind where they were yesterday. Magnussen goes P8, and Leclerc can only manage P7 right there. As Carlos Sainz goes up into third place. Yuki Tsunoda goes P3. Aston Martin looking good this weekend. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will correct you. You are wrong. They are not looking good this weekend. Yeah, all through free practice, they have been meddling between the bottom 5 and the bottom 10. Bottas goes up into 9th place. Nico Hülkenberg goes up into 2nd place. Holy shit. Liam Lawson sets the 7th fastest time. As Zhou can only improve up into 16th place. Now goes P2, keeping his pace from last week's qualifying session, carrying it all the way through here to set the 2nd fastest time, but his teammate is dead last, P20 for Ocon there. Oh, he's just improved to 17th. So P2 or P17. I think that Ocon has a seat next year at Haas, who are becoming a decent team. Expect Haas to do worse with Ocon than they are doing now. Unfortunately, I think that is going to be the case. Track evolution, that is a real thing, yes, Cyril. But also you need to be fast, and there are a few drivers that are not being fast, like Perez, Zhou, Ocon, Piastri, Russell, Hamilton as well. So going out in the mediums was a bit of a waste of tires. Now they have to go out again. Perez, by the way, is in the pits. He is dead last, and there are 6 minutes remaining. So he has to get on with it, or he's going to be out in Q1. Zhou has just come into the pits as Russell sets the purple second sector and goes before overall. Hamilton also looking to improve. He's down in the elimination zone as of now, P16 for him. Let's see what he can do as he crosses the line. He goes all the way up into 8th place, so that is good. That is good for him. Piastri just came out. Yeah, Perez hasn't yet. There are 5 minutes left. I think he's not gonna make it. Unless he leaves now. Well, yeah, he still has some time. It's 5 minutes and it's a 1:16 lap, so yeah, sure. He technically could go out with 2 minutes left to the session and still make it through. Colapinto and Albon are getting some clean air, so are Piastri and Norris. Let's see, Piastri's 19th right now, but has just set a purple second sector time. Let's see as he gets across the line. What can he do? What can he do? Going through turn 17 and across the line. He improves. That's only up into 13th place. That is not a good lap time. His 3rd sector was yellow. So something must have gone real wrong there in the end. As Norris, his teammate, just sets the quickest time of the session so far. Russell radio. Are we safe? Russell? Yeah. Negative? Oh, Piastri's time was also deleted. So unless he can set a new time there, he is probably going to be out of qualifying. 4 minutes left to the end of the session. So the whole grid is almost in a McLaren sandwich. Okay, so Perez has come out. Perez is on the track. See, Franco goes up into 12th. I don't think that's going to be safe. I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's see, Albon across the line. up into P5. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, turn 12, he went really wide. That's where he lost the time. That's where his lap time was deleted. P5 for Albon, that's a good lap. That's a good lap. Colapinto really struggled with that one. 4/10 of a second down on his teammate. Perhaps he's going to be going out for another lap if he has the time, the tires, and the fuel. And the energy, of course. So Piastri across the line to start his quick lap. Let's see if he can get this one together. It's a lot of pressure. Into turn 1. Good braking. Negotiating the traffic, going round the outside, a little bit skittish there, but around the outside of the Aston Martin. Into the second sector. He takes the second set of corners here. He does so pretty well, going through 6, sorry. Now into 7. Keeping it clean. Insane downforce here. Around the second DRS zone, or the third DRS zone actually, of the lap, into the final complex of corners. Once again through 12. This time he keeps it clean. He's yellow in the first and second sectors though. Is it gonna be enough? He comes across the line. 14th. He goes 14th, so it was not a good lap for him. Perez 15th. So that's bad as well. That's a really bad lap. That's Leclerc up into 3rd place. That's more like it. Purple first sector. And that's Perez back in the drop zone. Yuki Tsunoda goes up into 5th place. Kevin Magnussen crosses the line, goes 4th. Yeah, that's Piastri out of qualifying as well with a minute remaining. So Piastri and Perez are both out as of now, alongside Bottas, Ocon, and Zhou. I don't see any of them improving other than Ocon, who could push Colapinto out of this session as well. Franco is in the pits right now. He's in P15. He's in danger. Sainz, 2nd place. It all comes down to Ocon now. He improves greatly through the first sector, is up by a 10th on Colapinto's time. Oh, that's Bottas up into 14th place. That's Franco out of qualifying. That's Franco out already. So Bottas is through as of now. Let's see if Ocon can do something about that. Stroll is also out on a fast lap. Let's see him coming across the line. Okay, so he did not improve Stroll. What a surprise. Let's see, Ocon up again on the second sector. Piastri takes the checkered. He is out of qualifying. Perez is out of qualifying as well. Franco Colapinto out of qualifying. 3 drivers already out. We've got Ocon. Let's see him come across the line. Can he beat Stroll? He cannot. He cannot. So Stroll is making it through. Zhou is also out. And yeah, Stroll barely making it through. Just barely. So it's 5 drivers from 5 different teams out in Q1. So it's Williams, it's McLaren, it's Renault, it's Red Bull, it's Alpine, and it's Sauber. So his home race, once again, a disaster qualifying weekend for Perez. McLaren, when they need to fight for the championship. Yeah. McLaren are in danger of losing the Constructors' Championship to Ferrari right now, as things stand. Franco with the Boquita outfit. Oka. Yeah, he unfortunately did not make it through either. So Stroll comes in, and Ocon is the last car to be coming into the pits as well. Yeah, Checo last year. I don't know if it's good or bad that he's out right now, because Piastri has to watch out with Quali. He definitely has Killian. Thank you so much for your donation. It is very greatly appreciated. As I was saying, yeah, Checo last year he started from the front, and that race lasted a corner. So probably it's better for him to start from the back. I don't know. Had McLaren prioritize the drivers and the stewards been consistent on the rules, Norris would have had a chance unless something bizarre happens, but he's going to win the championship. Max is going to win the championship unless something happens, yes. So how has this cooking? Pretty good. Both in the top 10. Not for the first time, and not for the last either. So yeah, let's see what happens in the upcoming sessions. This is all K-Mac's fault, how? Nah, bro, staying up till 11 p.m. for Piastri to get knocked out in Q1. Well, have a good night's sleep, Nicholas. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to drop a like before you leave. At least Alonso's not out. In his 400th race, he's through to Q2. It's insane the fact that 100 races ago we were saying the exact same thing. Yeah, we're also like, yeah, well, at least he's not out in Q1. Well, he probably was out in Q1. He probably was out in Q1. I still have. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. This is. Oh, this is better. This is better. Hold on. I'll be right back. Showed you this before. It's pretty small. I used to be, yeah, much smaller before. Now I should really use a medium. But a McLaren Renault 2018 shirt. Yeah, it's a relic. It's a relic. It's pretty cool. I know. I know. It's pretty cool. It's from Alonso's. Yeah, I got it that year, 2018, the year of his 300th Grand Prix, and it's really tight. It is really tight. Yeah. McLaren should just get Sainz back. Yes, yes. I have said it and I will say it again. The biggest mistake in Carlos Sainz's career was to leave McLaren. The fact that he took Ferrari's offer has just screwed with his F1 career. He could have been champion. He screwed that up. He could have been champion with McLaren. Um, is that shirt signed? It was almost signed. So, okay, story time. Back in 2019, I bought this shirt while I was traveling in Europe. I got it delivered to Poland, actually. And I wore it pretty much every. No, no, sorry. This one I had from before. No, yeah, in 2019, I got the 2019 shirt. I also have that one, the McLaren one. But this is 2018. So, yeah, other part of the story time. I was in Europe and I went to Fernando Alonso's museum. That's actually where I got the hat in Oviedo. And I was going knowing that Alonso was in Spain, knowing that he was in the museum. I wanted to go the day before the day I actually went, but the train, the the place to buy the tickets, it already closed. So I had to go, and the train left very early in the morning. So I had to go the next day and buy a ticket for the next day. And when I got there, when I got to the museum, I asked the lady in the front desk whether Fernando was there, and she said that he was there the day before. He had left earlier that morning. Um, yeah, I missed him by 5 hours. Had I gone the previous day, I would have seen him. Is the Alonso Museum any good? Been thinking of going myself. It's an absolute must. Absolute must. If you're a fan of motorsport in any capacity, you should absolutely go and see that museum. So yeah, that was a big bummer. Not only did I have the shirt and the cap for him to sign, but I also had this that I had intended him to sign. Yeah, it's signatureless. That's of course his last McLaren from the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix of 2018 with the limited edition paint and everything. Yeah. Ah, such a shame, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so Q2 is well underway now. We've got 13 and a half minutes remaining. Hello from Germany. Hi, Beta. Wie geht es dir? Cool hat. Alonso is king. Yes, he is. He definitely is. Er ist der König. I'm guessing Alonso is your favorite driver. You're guessing right. I'm looking right now. I don't have a. When I commentate, I am unbiased, but you guys know I am an Alonso fan. Everyone has their fandoms, of course. I'm looking right now at my Alonso altar that I have here on my desk. It has 7 of his cars, a helmet, a book, and a few pictures. Yeah, I will show you that one day. I will show you that one day. Hey, commentator, can you give me a shout out? No, Maggie Maguire, I cannot give you a shout out. You will meet him one day. Let's hope. Let's hope. I also got a picture with his street. He has a street, yes, in Oviedo, his hometown. Everybody has a hero, no worries, yeah. Okay, so Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, and Albon are out on the track. Albon has just set the first time so far. Of course, purple second and third sectors because they are the only time set so far. It's a 1:17.090. Yes. Fair enough. Fernando retires. Who will be your favorite driver? No one. Well, unless Franco gets a seat, then he will inherit the spot. But yeah, if he doesn't, no one. That's what I've been doing in the 2019 and 2020 and 2021 seasons. I was a fan of the sport, not a fan of any driver in particular. And of course, I mean, I will very heavily support Franco, but my top driver will always be Alonso. Verstappen sets a time much quicker than Albon's time. Yeah. 0.4 of a second quicker. And Leclerc can only manage third. Slower than Albon. Let's see Carlos Sainz across the line. That is more like it. But only slightly quicker than the Williams there. Verstappen fan base as always pays for one more. Rear tires were a bit tricky in sector 2, Verstappen says. What does that mean, Max? Low grip. Okay. Not gonna lie, Franco is better than Albon. I think it's time we get to that conclusion, yes. Franco is as quick as Albon, with only 5 races under his belt. So yeah, I would agree with that statement. This shirt is so small. It is so small. I used to weigh around 50 kilos when I bought this shirt. Now I weigh 64. So yeah, it is pretty tight everywhere. I might take it out in a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. It goes into my armpits. And also my back is completely stretched. um, about to pass out on my keyboard. Enjoy the rest of the qualifying. Go Max. Bye Bois. See ya. Hope you enjoyed today's picture of Kimi Raikkonen with his son there, Robin, where he had a good session, good race. But I missed Q1 and Perez already out. What happened? That it's just Perez being Perez, you know. Mexico usually does that to rookies, to be frank. Yeah. Rookie Sergio Perez is notorious for that. So Magnussen has just set the 4th fastest time as Hülkenberg is across the line, goes right behind his teammate. Lando Norris goes 6th fastest. Bottas goes 6th fastest now. Oh no, Norris has just started his fast lap. My bad. Yuki Tsunoda goes 4th quickest ahead of both of the Haases there. So quickest first sector for Lando Norris. Happening there in the chat? Being threatened? What's going there? Seen any messages? Any weird messages? Anyway, let's go back to racing. Lawson goes 6th quickest. Lawson goes P6 right there as Lando Norris takes the fastest time by almost 3.5 tenths of a second. Russell goes 3rd fastest. Yeah, the difference between Norris and Verstappen there is insane, but also there was a few minutes there in between those two. Air temperature's dropping. Track temperature is also dropping. It was 44 when we got started. It's now 37 as the clouds are becoming heavier and more. Yeah, there's no sun anymore on the track. Norris is ahead of Verstappen, ahead of Russell, Hamilton. Then it's Sainz, Gasly, Albon, Tsunoda, Lawson, and Alonso. Magnussen, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Bottas, and Leclerc so far are out of qualifying. Let's see what happened there with Leclerc. Did he get his lap time deleted? Took too much curve. Took too much curve. Yeah, lap time deleted. Chico, no puedes cagarla tantas veces seguidas. Aparentemente sí. Tiene un talento único dado por Diosito mismo. Y la caga fin de semana tras fin de semana. Es más, la vara está tan baja que si hace 2 fines de semana medianamente decentes, uno dice, apa, mirá Checo, mirá qué bien, che. Okay, so Lawson into the pits as Lando Norris goes into the pits as well. No one is out on a quick lap right now. Albon is on an outlap though. Albon is on an outlap. But it's the ability to race for Red Bull. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What did you just say about my mom? Is Perez got a track limit penalty too? No. He just was slow, very slow. Yeah. Think about reusing the set. I'm sure it'll be improved. It'll be close, Russell says. Yeah, we think the jump to a new tires is quite big, George. Yeah, affirm, but obviously everyone else has already done new tires, so they're going to make less of a jump. Okay, so let's see what Russell does here in the end. This weird lingo. Leclerc, Sainz, and Verstappen are also out on outlaps. We're seeing the Boquita Williams there going through the second DRS zone. Que Colapinto sustituya a Pérez en Red Bull. Es un montón en Red Bull. Es un montón. So, into the second sector. What happened to Piastri? Not quick enough. He just couldn't get a lap together. He got his lap time deleted, and when he had a good pace because he exceeded track limits, he went really wide out in turn 12. That's good with his third sector, and then the second lap he did was just not quick enough. Just not quick enough. I always watch, I just never chat. Well, welcome to the chat, Krebo. Perez again? Yes, Perez again. Okay, so Albon just set the 5th quickest time, which is pretty good. It is pretty good. And to Perez, he was just low. Was versus car slow or he himself? Well, Verstappen has got the same car, and now he's in P2. So I think it is not him. Let's see, Sainz across the line goes third quickest, just ahead of his teammate Charles Leclerc, who's in fourth right now. And pretty much everyone is coming out for their final laps with a minute 30 left on the clock. Albon is in the pits, Norris is in the pits, everyone else is on the track. Magnussen has just started his fast lap there. That's Rebecca Donaldson, who's Carlos Sainz's girlfriend. Didn't even notice Colapinto out in Q3. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I don't think he had a good lap in as well. This could be tight with time. Hamilton gets told. He is right now going into the second sector as we speak. Yeah, it's going to be tight. It is definitely going to be tight. The question is, are the drivers who are setting quick lap times yeah, those who are doing quick lap times, it's going to be tough to negotiate traffic in that third sector especially. It's usually where everyone kills the run there in turn 13, 14. Come on, Kevin. Everyone get out of the way. Okay, he managed to negotiate pretty decently with that traffic. Now it's Nico Hülkenberg's turn. He's got Hamilton ahead. That's good. Magnussen up into 8th place. Nico Hülkenberg. Yellow flag on the 3rd sector. Nico Hülkenberg goes up into 8th place. So that's Yuki Tsunoda. Red flag. Oh, that's a red flag. And that's it. That is it. Such a shame. Alonso was improving a lot. Lawson as well. And so was Yuki, but he's in the wall. That's it for Q3. Yeah. So Tsunoda, Lawson, Alonso, Stroll, and Bottas are out of qualifying. Haas barely making it through. And yeah, that's it for the session. Unfortunate. And yes, we got a red flag now. Yeah. So he's fine. Yuki's out of the car. He's fine. Doesn't seem like it was a big crash or anything. He just, went out in turn 12, pretty much like Piastri, but couldn't get it back together and went into the wall. The back end there. Let's see another angle. Yeah. Locking the fronts. And then, yeah, he goes too deep, tries to correct, loses the rear, goes into the wall. That's it. Okay, so red flag is being waved. Norris, Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Albon, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, and Gasly made it through to Q3, and in just a few minutes we will get going with that session. Damage to the barrier has not been extensed. It's just going to be a few minutes until they get the car out, pretty much. Yuki ruined Lawson and Alonso's qualifying. Yes. Toyota Gazoo Racing Power. I'm gonna get this shirt off. It is really uncomfortable at this point. Yeah, be right back. And we're back. Okay. Yeah. Alonso's not happy with that. The gold helmet, I think the last time he used the gold helmet was for his 200th race with Ferrari. Or is it when he was in Abu Dhabi in 2013? Honestly, I forget. I've seen all of his helmets, actually, because, museum. And now I just need to check. Let's see. Warren, yeah. That's fair. So, okay, this is the golden helmet. F1 points world record. Um, yes, this is the helmet that I'm talking about. I don't know if it was the 200th race or I think it was. I think it was this one. Ah, it's definitely Ferrari. I think it's 2013. But yeah, definitely Ferrari. He's had other gold helmets with Ferrari as well. But yeah, that's the one I was particularly thinking about. Yeah, the Sonic Q3 will be delayed. Just came in. What happened? Yuki crashed into the wall. Pretty uneventful crash. 10 seconds left to the end of the session. Screwed with a few drivers' times there. Does Hulkenberg have a seat next year? Yes, he's driving with Sauber. Star Q3 will be delayed. It has not been announced yet. Useless Tsunoda Costa Alonso Q3. I don't know though. I mean, he might have gone out as well because everyone was going to improve. Well, not everyone, a few drivers. He was doing quite well. I don't think he. Yeah, I think he cost him Q3. Yeah, I think he cost him Q3. He could have gone P9, P8 there. He had a good time. He had a good time. He had a purple mini sector as well. Such a shame. So Alex Albon is through though. That's one Williams in Q3. That is surprising. I didn't expect any Williams to be in Q3 this weekend. Perez at this point should just retire. It's pretty sad, honestly. He doesn't have a contract for next year, though, so that's still everything's up for debate still. What happened to Palmer? Palmer has retired. Are you streaming the race tomorrow? Yes, yes. Karma. There we go. Albon is through because Franco was way faster, right? No, Albon is through because Albon was faster. Palmer has got the chicken. The chicken. uh the radio messages. They've always been fantastic. 5 seconds. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the 5 seconds. It's a joke. A joke. Piastri, the new Checo? No, definitely not. It's just one bad qualifying session. That was from the Italian Grand Prix 7 years ago. Damn. Damn. It's already been 7 years. Holy shit. What type of upgrades does Haas got to be this good these past few Grand Prix? I don't know if you noticed, but they have new Toyota stickers on the rear wing. Um, that's pretty much it. Toyota makes everything go fast. Yes, definitely. What's your favorite Alonso radio? Ah, I have a few. I have a few. Of course, We Are the Champions is fantastic. Also, it's long seasons, but now we can fight has also been insane. Um, Also, GP2 is a classic. GP2 is a classic. And then I forgot exactly the words, but the one from the Bahrain podium last year, that one was classic. And also, Tell Esteban to defend like a lion was pretty good. Was pretty good. All the time you have to leave a space. That was pretty good as well. That was pretty good as well. Yeah, Toyota makes me my girlfriend's sewing machine rev higher than what? Than mi punto, man. Yeah, yeah. A space was left. You always have to leave a space. Q3 starts in 1 minute. There you go. That's the Asturias flag there. The leave a space was great. Yeah, I think that's one of the best. But We Are the Champions, I think, is unbeatable. It's just unbeatable. How about Fernando and Massa post race clash? That was not on the radio. Fernando is faster than you is also pretty good, but it's not Alonso. It's not Alonso's team radio. So Checo when Q1 starts. I'm not fucking leaving. He's not leaving Q1. No, he's not. Karma is the best one. Karma's pretty good, but it was yeah. I don't remember exactly what was said, but the one in the about cutting the chicane in the last few corners of the in the last few laps, sorry, of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2018. It was like, dude, give me 1,000 penalties, I don't care. It's literally my last race. Oh, and also the one that was pretty good was we are 11th, and even if we put a rocket ship in the back, we will be 11th. That one was quite sad. Yeah, that one was 2017, I think, or 2018. I don't want. That no, that one's just straight up sad. Oh, no, I know the best one. Oh no, I know the best one. I'm gonna pee in your seat. That's the best. That's the best one. Uncontested. I'm gonna pee in your seat is the best radio message of all time. That's it. Yeah. That one's it. Okay. Uh and yeah, and then Button was like sideways in Monaco. How'd you end up sideways in Monaco? That was a spectacular crash, but so bad as well. I mean, yeah, he was close to points as well. That was Button, not Alonso. Yeah, it was Button, but he was talking with Alonso, so it counts. It counts because it was Alonso's car and Alonso was involved, so it counts. Take care of my car, he said, and then Button said, "I'm gonna pee in your seat." Okay. It was Verline who ended up sideways, by the way. Oh, Okay, so he touched. So Button touched with Verline, and then Verline ended up sideways. Yeah, okay. Well, those two touched. That is that's for sure. So the top 10 are all out on track. Verstappen, Hülkenberg, and Magnussen are already doing fast laps. Norris has just joined them. Now it's Albon as well. Hello, just joined. Does anyone know what happened to Perez? Yes, he was slow in Q1 and did not make it through to Q2. He was outqualified by Bottas. Bottas. Yeah. Okay. Gasly, Magnus, and Leclerc have also just started their fast laps. Oh, Magnussen, sorry, has just crossed the line to set the first time so far. It's a 1:18.104, and now Hülkenberg's got a 1:17.581, so that's immediately half a second quicker than his teammate. Let's see Max Verstappen with a full purple racetrack coming across the line to set the quickest time so far. It's a 1:16.368. That is the time to beat for everyone else. If they want to take pole position away from Verstappen. Let's see if he comes across the line. He is not good enough. Norris is half a second slower than Verstappen's, yeah, almost 6 tenths of a second. So that is a big difference, at least here at the start. 8 minutes left to the end of the session. Alex Albon just at the third quickest time. Perez said he used too much brake early in the lap. Not sure if that hurt his tires or brakes later in the lap. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. Gasly goes third quickest, quicker than Albon as well. So Alpine, Gasly's Alpine doing spectacularly for another weekend here. Leclerc goes second quickest, so that's Norris pushed down into third, and Leclerc is half a tenth of a second away from Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz sets the quickest time by 3 tenths of a second. P1 for Carlos Sainz for Ferrari. Carlos Sainz really did say, fuck your championship. Oh, Verstappen's time has been deleted. Russell goes P3. Hamilton goes fourth fastest. Yeah, Verstappen's gonna have to set a new time here. As of now, he's 10th place. His full was 1:17.7. Now we're down to 1:16.0. Let's see. Cutting turn 2. Oh, yeah, he does. He definitely does. And turn 3 as well. Yeah, so if he got through with 2, he would have been penalized for 3. So that's definitely it. That's the first chicane that he cut the 2 chicane. The 2 corners there, 2 and 3. Ah. He got time for another lap though, right? Yes, of course he does. There's still 6 minutes left in the session here. General Motors, says Rodrigo Gomez. Hello, General Motors. To you as well. Oh my god, are we seeing a Sainz pole right now? As of now, yes. Yes, we are. We're also seeing a Ferrari front row lockout again. It's definitely feels different in qualifying to what it did in P3. So yeah, Hamilton's complaining about the car feeling different. I assume when it comes to pace. Remember, FP3 was led by George Russell. Will Dacia join the F1 grid with the new regulations? No, they won't. Well, Alpine may actually get bought out by Dacia. Imagine that. That would be so funny. So funny. Dacia Sandero F1 edition. No thanks. Yes, thanks. Well, the Alpine almost performs like a Dacia Sandero. So, well, apart from Gasly, Gasly is doing a fantastic job. But Ocon, though. Dacia and Alpine are both owned by Renault. Is Dacia owned by Renault Group? By Renault Nissan? Yeah, Dacia is already with Alpine. Okay, well, they could then make the Dacia Sandero, or Dacia. It's technically Dacia. Automobile Dacia. Yes, it's from the Renault Group. Yes, Renault Nissan. Groupe Renault. Actually, it's Renault Nissan Mitsubishi now. Of course, I forgot about that. It's Renault Nissan Mitsubishi now. My God. 3 minutes left to the end of the session. Everyone is coming out for their final laps. Most parts of Renault are Nissan parts, and that does not speak good of Renault. It speaks bad of Nissan. It used to be Toyota and Nissan, both up there when it comes to parts, reliability, everything, and now it's a big difference between Toyota and Nissan, definitely. Yeah, so everyone's queuing up there for the final laps. Is it Renault part of Stellantis? No, it's not. Stellantis is it's different though. Let's see, Stellantis. No, it's Fiat. It's Fiat, Dodge, Maserati, Ram, Jeep, Alfa Romeo, Chrysler, Vauxhall, Peugeot, Lancia, Opel, DS, and Citroën. Citroën. So no, it's not Stellantis. It was called the Fiat Group. Well, no, actually, Fiat Group is different. The Fiat Group also has a Ferrari, and yeah, it's only no Fiat Chrysler, and I'm so lost with automobile with car conglomerates. I'm honestly so lost. 1 minute left to go to the. Where's Ferrari then? If it's not in Fiat or Stellantis or whatever. It was part of the Alfa Romeo, and Ferrari and Fiat were part of the same company. 50 seconds left. Magnussen is going to be the first one to come across the line. Let's see what time he does. He sets it in P5. He puts it in P5. Leclerc has a purple first sector. As Norris starts, P6 for Norris. But oh no, he's starting his fast lap now. Russell Hamilton also on their out laps. They got 20 seconds remaining. Sainz, purple first sector, took it away from Leclerc. Albon can only improve up into 7th place. Leclerc still improving, though Sainz is doing better, though Verstappen does not look to have the pace to compete there with the Ferraris. Let's see what Verstappen can do. Gasly up into 6th place. Sainz, purple, 2nd sector, loses the rear a little bit in the final corner, crosses the line, takes a checkered flag. That's Leclerc up into 2nd, well, still in 2nd place. That must have cost him some time. Let's see Carlos Sainz across the line. He improves greatly on that time. It's a 1:59, down to the 1:15s there. Takes provisional pole position. Max Verstappen across the line, goes 2nd. Lando Norris, purple 2nd sector. Is it going to be enough for a front row start? Can Ferrari... Oh, it's behind! Oh, it's P3. Oof. Leclerc P4. Takes a checkered as well. So Russell, Hamilton are still out doing quick laps. It does not look like they're improving by much. Hamilton is not though. Let's see, Mercedes. I don't think Russell can improve on his position. He's really struggling with that steering wheel. He does not. And I think that is it for qualifying. So it's Carlos Sainz taking pole position from Max Verstappen. That's the front row for tomorrow. Ahead of Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Magnussen, Gasly, and then Albon and Hülkenberg. That rounds out our top 10 for today. Then after them, it's going to be Tsunoda, Lawson, Alonso, Stroll, Bottas, Colapinto, Piastri, Perez, Ocon, and Zhou. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this qualifying session. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. We will see you tomorrow. And if you can just stay here, you'll be taken to tomorrow's stream. If you could drop a like there, it would really help us out. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for your donations, to those of you who donated. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh god, I'm super white. Why didn't you guys tell me? That's better. You guys should tell me about that. Yeah. See ya.